Hi guys, welcome to another video. These last few days I've been busy. I've been bedding out the layers. We've got our bit of work done on our honesty box and our sign, and I've also been getting ready for our trees that'll be coming soon. So let's take a look at what I got up to. I'm just in the tunnel here with the birds, just putting in a bit of bedding. I typically get some sawdust from a local wood mill, but sometimes when they don't have sawdust we just use this. I think it's actually it's sold mostly for equine, for horse bedding, but it works really good for the layers as well. Birds are doing really well in their winter housing. We like to hang up some root veg for them, and that just helps them pass the day. I'll hang up a couple of beets, carrots, swades, but birds are doing well. I like to leave this bit where they can just dust bath. I don't put so much bedding in there. I put some soil in there, and the dust bath keeps them happy. Happy birds. This is going to be my little honesty box. Got my door on. I need to get a bottom in it. I probably will insulate this out as well, just to keep the eggs so in the winter time, if they're in there during the day, they don't get too cold, and in the summer they don't get too warm. So I've got to put a bottom in and get it insulated up, but we're getting there. Put a little latch on here as well. I'm nearly there. Got my box pretty much as completed as I can get it. So, I don't have it bolted down yet. You can see I've got 4 bolts that are going to bolt on here. I don't want to bolt it on yet because I'm going to put the sign up and get the feet concreted in a bit, and then put that on. It'll just make it lighter. Then I'll pop on this here. I have insulated all the way around, and once I put in those bolts I'll put insulating on there. I've got insulation on the bottom just so that keeps, in the summer when it gets really warm, it'll keep the eggs at a constant temperature, and in the winter time it'll keep them from freezing. So really straightforward. I can put it like that. I'll probably put a lock on it at night and then just open it in the morning, and simples. So I got to get it into position. I got to dig some holes for the feet, and we get a lot of strong Southwesterly ones, so I've put on some supports and going to get it up. It'll probably be the weekend by the time I get around to doing this, but it's pretty much done. I find the honesty box is a great system for all the local people around the farm to be able to get produce, and if they're looking for random stuff, they can text me during the summer and I can drop it in the honesty box and they can pick it up whenever they're passing. It just makes it way more convenient for them and convenient for me, so it's a good system for the community. I'm just in the office here doing a little bit of work on a control panel. I normally do these at night, but a customer needs one ASAP, so I'm going to get this one together and hopefully get it shipped out tomorrow to them. So if you would like to get, you can buy direct from us control panels to automate your eggmobile, or if you would like to know how to automate your eggmobile, we've got our online training which takes you through step by step how to set up and build one of these boxes, how to install it into your eggmobile and turn your eggmobile into an automated eggmobile. And the benefits are just tenfold on that. You know, the eggmobile will close itself at night. It cuts out on that trip. The nest boxes will open in the morning, so and the eggmobile can open in the morning. So if you need to adjust your workflow that you're not at the eggmobile first thing in the morning, you can automate it and have it all sorted. So really cool system, and if you want to get your hands on one of these, check out our website. I'm just out here in the pasture, and I've got the end of next week we've got our trees coming. I've got 60 fruit and nut trees. I think I've got 15 apple, 5 pear, then 20 hazel and 20 cob coming, and I'm just marking out where I'm going to put them. I'll flip you around here and show you. This is our pasture with our 3 lanes, and you can see here where I've already got a fruit tree. These are pear, and in between them I'm going to put a nut tree. So I put my fruit trees in at 8 meter spacings. They're on 106 semi-vigorous rootstock, so I have room to put some trees in between them. I wasn't sure if I put more fruit trees or some nut trees. I think I'm going to try some nut trees and see what happens. And all I'm doing is I'm running out of string, and then I'm measuring off with my trusty measuring wheel. He's falling over on me. Measure off in between. I have to come along then, because as well as our fruit trees, I've got lots of berry bushes coming, and the berry bushes are going to sit, I'm actually going to set them up. They're going to be 500 mil off the tree centre line, and I've got to mark them out as well. But I think I'll get all the trees in first. You can see all the white posts out here are all trees that need to be planted. I have all this done. I'm down to my last tree line. I just got to go down the end here and pop in, I think I have maybe 7 more to put in, and that's all our trees marked out. So I just want to get everything marked out, so when the trees come next week I can just get on it, plant, and make that a good job. So I make sure I'm at 0, 0, and then I just walk along the line, and 4 meters is what I'm looking for. So that's, here we go, that's 4 meters perfect. So now I'm just going to pop in my stick right here on the 4 meter mark, and I'm just going to check it. I should be at 8 meters when I get to my other 3, and there you have it, 8 meters. You can actually see on this tree, it's interesting, this is deer, and they've been coming in. I've nibbled a little bit off them, but I think I got lucky. My deer fence is completely in all the way around the farm now, so they're safe just in the nick of time, and that there marks my tree. So I got to keep going and mark out all the rest of this line. There was a good comment on my last video when I was debating whether I should propagate my future berry bushes or if I should just buy more, and the comment was that it's a good idea to propagate because you build up your stocks as you build up your market. That's one thing that I don't have so much of a problem, because I've put so much effort into building my own customer base, because I direct market. I really can't emphasize how beneficial that is. If I have a product to sell, I have a direct access to thousands of people straight away in my market, and as a farmer and as a food producer, the value that's in that is incredible. So I'm not too worried about having a surplus of anything, because that just puts pressure on me to get on the marketing and get in contact with my customers, and that is possible because I have that direct link to my customers, and that's the real benefit. And it's the only real way I see a future for farming in Ireland, is cutting out all the middle processors, because they're just taking too much of the margin and they have too much authority. When the relationship is just the farmer and the consumer, it's a lot more honest. That's one of the things I really enjoy about my job, is my relationship with my customers. It's one of my favourite parts of farming, to be honest. I've just got a load of wood chip dropped off, so my trees are due the end of next week, and so I need to mulch them. I've got, that's some older wood chip there. There's about 4 cubic meters there, and the guy delivers them with a tractor and trailer, which is really handy because he uses a silage trailer, 16 cubic meter silage trailer. If you get wood chip delivered by a truck, it's problematic for me because I can only get it delivered on the road if a truck comes, because he can't go off the road, whereas when I get it delivered with the tractor and trailer, he can tip it anywhere for me on the farm, which is really handy. So there's 20 cubic meters of wood chip there, and it's really nice. I love using this stuff for paths in the market garden, it's really our kitchen garden, and for mulching wood trees. Takes that there at least kind of 2 years to break down. So the wood chip I put in last year, I'll give it a little top up with that, and it'll keep all them happy, and all our new berry bushes and nuts and fruit trees will get mulched with that. And Neve's been busy here. She's already started tidying up the market garden. We're just cleaning up the beds, getting them ready, giving them a little top up of wood chips. We've got to really do a job on the garden this year. It kind of got left behind last year. She's still got to come through here and tidy up these here, but we're going to extend the beds. We've got Now this is only for our own use, we don't sell veg. Our plan this year is we've got 15 beds outside, 10 metre beds, that's 150 metre beds outside. We want to put 10 more onto that, so we're going to have about 25 10 metre beds outside, and then we'll probably have maybe 5 50 metre beds inside, and that'll grow all the veg and herbs that we need. And so that's probably going to get a bit of TLC this year. It's got put on the long finger this last season, so we're going to get the garden looking real nice and get it all planned out and set up the way we want. Neve's going to mainly look after the garden this year, so it takes a bit of pressure off me. I'll just help her out wherever I can. And that's it for this video. I'll hopefully, when I'm doing these projects on my own, taking you guys with me takes up a bit of time, and sometimes I just got to get the head down and get on with it, but I try to record as much as I can for you to show you what we'll get up to and how things are progressing here at the farm. So thanks for watching, and see you again soon.